The nonsense of Pan-Africanism in South Africa. Pan-Africanism in South Africa is the biggest joke ever sold to a desperate people. A country built by blood, steel, railroads, legal systems, mining empires, and industrial agriculture has now been reduced to empty slogans and tribal cosplay by political con artists shouting Africa Unite while they loot the national treasury. Let's call it what it is, a scam. Pan-Africanism is imported ideology that had nothing to do with building South Africa and everything to do with destroying whatever still works. It's a cult of failure dressed as unity. It speaks of Ubuntu, but acts like a mafia. It promises solidarity, but delivers spaza level governance on a national scale. Pan-Africanism has given us nothing, not roads, not electricity, not clean water, not functioning schools, not working hospitals, not a single working idea except borders must fall so that criminals, drugs, illegal weapons, and human traffickers can enter freely. When did South Africa become a refugee camp for failed post-colonial fantasies? When did we become the dumping ground for every other country's dysfunction? While we are told to smile and say, we are one, we are not one, this country is not Zimbabwe. It is not Nigeria. It is not Mali. It is not some vague Africa you shout about on stages with clenched fists. This is South Africa, built with specificity, struggle, and spine. Pan-Africanists in South Africa don't even want African culture. They want iPhones, Gucci, fast cars, TikTok, and Sasa money, but will quote Marcus Garvey to justify xenophobia, border lawlessness, and entitlement. They don't plant yams or weave kente cloth. They just scream Africanism while eating KFC and scamming the grant system. It is not African pride. It's African pretense. It is not unity. It's ideological laziness used to mask failure. Pan-Africanism has no economic strategy, no urban development model, no food security plan, no working governance philosophy. It is a pan-flop. Where are the African countries running on Pan-Africanist principles that are functioning with dignity, stability, and self-sufficiency? Don't worry, I'll wait. South Africa should be a lighthouse of order, industry, and innovation. Instead, we're being dragged into an endless funeral for failed African socialism, repeating slogans that don't build roads or reduce crime. The nonsense of Pan-Africanism in South Africa has made the child of the soil a landless beggar, the tax-paying citizen a second-class servant, and the border jumper a celebrated revolutionary. Pan-Africanism says, all black people are your brothers. But when your so-called brothers hijack your buildings, sell drugs to your children, kill your sons for a cell phone, bribe officials, and flood your job market, you're told to embrace them as family. No, South Africa needs border discipline, economic protection, civic order, and a national revival, not open mic sessions for failed presidents and liberation nostalgia. Pan-Africanism is not unity. It is a Trojan horse. And if we don't reject this suicidal ideology now, South Africa will become the final casualty of Africa's post-colonial delusions. Enough with the nonsense. We are South African. We are not a doormat for this continent. We have our own identity, history, and destiny. Let's build a country, not a slogan. Burn the banner. Close the borders. Reclaim the soil. Restore the nation. Pan-Africanism must die so South Africa can live.